Chx A Dx, and I am the DX21, the Unicron, and with me I have Pippi Longstocking, aka Tasha. Tell the world what you're about.
What up, everybody? This is Tasha Mabry, hailing from Brooklyn, New York.
And on the line, because we don't have a live in the studio this time, is the Vortex Vixen, Brianna Strong.
Here.
Well, let's just get into it. It's been a long time since we've been on the air. You have to tell me what's going on in the world of Tasha Mabry.
Well, that's a great thing.
Make sure you got the mic. Make sure you got the mic.
Come on, Tasha Ben Mabry. Tasha Ben Mabry. This and that and this. I've been working. I've been getting my little hustle on. I've been looking for some new apartments out there, so I'm excited about that. What else? My daughter is popping. She turned 16 over the summer. I appreciate
Sweet
you
16.
for being there.
Yes.
And she's doing great. So, I mean, all is well. You know, every day, wake up, same shit. But
Yeah,
it's
well,
good.
So you just said a whole lot of nothing. You on some secret squirrel shit, ain't you?
Well, you know. Brianna told me that I'd be uptown, downtown, and all around town. So that's what I be doing.
And speaking of the Vortex Vixen, Brianna, what's been going on in your world since the last time we've blasted off?
Out here raising baby peas, being radical, deliberately creating, manifesting, and being feminine.
Being feminine, I like that. I like when females are
Like, how
feminine.
you do that?
Just be you, right? Well, let me just tell you. I've been writing for Essence.
Very nice.
They're sending me.
I have to respect
They're
you.
sending me on a Welcome to Jam Rock cruise.
Love it.
I've already lined up interviews with Damian Marley,
Exciting.
Stephen Marley,
Very nice.
and Skip Marley. Tell me that's not true.
Okay, because you know my question was, who the fuck is Skip Marley?
Skip Marley is the grandson. He got the Lions. We are the Lions. And he
that's
also says,
nice.
tell me that's not true with Damian. Come on, you don't know that song?
I don't think so.
If y'all are not up on Tell Me
I'm
That's Not
nobody's
True,
fan. That's a fact.
I'm nobody's fan either.
So I'm
but
just saying, I've been out the loop. I've been working. You asked me.
All right, don't be, all right. You don't have to be all defensive. You know, I'm not trying to be
So it's my
offensive.
bad.
And also, they say that Coffee is interested in doing an interview.
Oh, nice.
Yes, Coffee. But you know,
What's
I
up
was
with that?
feeling Coffee.
What's up with that?
What? What's up with
What's
Coffee?
up with coffee?
I don't know.
I think, what's up with coffee?
I mean,
I love her music.
I love her music, but what
think
about
it's sweet.
the image?
Yeah,
The
man,
image.
about that.
I'm wondering.
I'm not on something. I'm wondering too. The last video had me a little,
But she run with Chronics, right?
yeah. But someone else also told me that, you know, when they saw her, he said he was a little taken by the vibe too. Like,
Toast.
I ain't sure where she at with it.
I don't either. I like the music. I'm not so much feeling the tomboy look. However,
Exactly. Me either.
there is another who has my heart.
Yeah, you mentioned somebody.
Leela Ike,
Who is that?
a protege of protege. I think that's so funny. She's a protege of protege.
Oh, what did she say?
Where I'm coming
You
from.
know I don't know it. If I ain't know,
You don't know
Skip
none
Marley,
of the
you know I
songs.
Damn, sure don't
If
know
you
the
ain't up,
Leela.
I'm gonna tell you this here. I'm an artist, and just like Erica Badu
an
said,
artist.
I'm not saying you wasn't. I'm an artist, and I'm sensitive with my ish. And yes, every time I listen to that "Where I'm Coming From" video by Leela Ike, I
When you
tear
listen
up.
to the video, I love that.
Every time I watch the video, because the video, it goes so right, because the song is about the struggle. And to tell you the truth, the song is really a gospel song.
Okay.
The Rastas are really getting them out there. It's like they got a bunch of ghetto people in there, but if you listen to the words, it's really a gospel song.
Beautiful. Reminds me, I still got to do a gospel song for my cousin. I ain't forget. Nisi, shout out to you. Got your hymn album coming.
You see, as a person from the Stormbook Wild Empire, shout outs are really like kind of
I
kryptonite.
don't care. I'm 150. Shout out to my cousin Nisi
Well, I'm
Lambert out
120.
this biatch.
I'm 120.
So I got you. Respect your elders.
You got 30.
I got shout out. I can say shout out.
Well, getting back to Leela, who is my love at this particular
Not
time.
150.
What was that, Brianna?
Laughing at Tasha saying she's 150.
Well, I mean, hey, we got to take it to the utmost,
And I
right?
think I got that Rick and Morty T-shirt.
You got the same Rick and Morty
I
T-shirt?
think so.
They have a new episode tomorrow.
They are the most genius cartoon I've seen. But you know, I got to get my head right to watch it. The first time I saw it, I was enthralled. Now I have to like.
But you were sober.
Was I?
I'm just asking. You said you got to get your head
I
right.
saw it at your, no, I mean, head right ain't got nothing to do with read. I just meant I had to, you know, I know they're going to say something deep and interesting. It ain't like watching Woody Woodpecker.
No, it is not like watching Woody Woodpecker. But
Which
you
I
don't
do
have to
love.
be Einstein to watch it either.
No,
Yeah, so.
but you will get more if you're smart like me.
Brianna, have you seen Rick and Morty?
No,
It's the shit.
Do you watch TV at all? Because I don't know whether you're just like in an isolation bubble and staying in your vortex.
I haven't watched TV since May.
Since May, wow. There's so many different things coming out. They have this new show, a sketch
let me
show,
tell you.
all like a black cast from the what is that? The improv people. I forgot the name of
It's
them.
on Netflix, right?
Yes, on Netflix, like the Amazing Show or the
Yeah.
Astronomy
The only
Club.
reason
Really? Is it
Yes,
reason
it's
I know
coming. It
about
just
that
came
is
out.
because the only reason I know about that is because I think I was on YouTube. So yeah, I'm gonna watch that. I do have Netflix.
Yeah, I'm gonna. But it's like nowadays, there's just so many things to choose from in the world of entertainment. It's like I don't know where to begin
Well, that's my
sometimes.
thing. Like
My peoples be
takes me
telling me, I
forever
think
to
you like this show. I'd be like, good look, because I'm looking for something to watch.
Well,
it
this
takes me forever to watch something because it's so much content, and I don't have the time to binge watch anymore now that I have a child. So
I know.
I mean, it takes me forever to just watch one season of something.
I binge watch and then I don't fall asleep till 6 in the morning. I've been watching this new Apple TV show, See?
see.
This shit is ill, yo. Everybody blind. Everybody on the fucking planet is blind. It's like some post-apocalyptic type shit. Now everybody who's left is straight blind. So you know it's semi-Mad Maxy. You know that type of shit.
Yeah.
But of course, the only man who could see is a what?
Black man.
Of course.
A braca
The
man.
savior.
A braca man. Yes, a braca man.
Well, you know he got mulatto babies, but you know we'll leave that alone. They gotta survive, right?
Well, I mean, can you go anywhere nowadays without seeing the little beige kids with the curly hair?
I'm not.
I mean,
mad
I'm
at
watching.
the
I'm
kids.
not hating on them and everything, but it seems like what is the modus operandi behind this whole thing? Because back in
What
the
do you
days,
mean?
why are they putting this whole this mixed thing all over
Genetic
the place?
survival. They started this. Let me tell you. You want to know what's going to come down the pike in 10 years? Watch Disney today. Whatever they feeding your child of 4, 5, and 6 is what they stuffing down everybody's throat 10 years from now. When Z was like 4 or 5, I saw Disney with interracial couples on commercials. I said, oh shit, they about to push this shit hard body. This what, 12 years ago?
Yeah.
You can't not see it anywhere. It's genetic survival. Statistically speaking, the so-called white man, pure Caucasian, will be no more in 2050. No more
I
pure
doubt
white.
that.
They're
There's some that are
terrified.
fighting. They're fighting to keep their bloodlines
You don't
pure. So there's
understand.
some that are going to keep their bloodlines
The
pure.
sun is a killer. We have shade. We need more, but we got shade to protect us from it.
Melanin.
They don't have it, so they're fucked, yo. They need us.
No, I'm just like
They don't need me though. I'm too light skinned. Give me the
Yeah,
black man.
I'm not going that deep with it. I just want to be able to watch a cereal commercial or Ford
It's
Motor Company
always
commercial.
that deep. You can't. My daughter asked me, "Mommy, can we watch this show, please, without the commentary?"
Oh.
Facts.
Oh,
I
so-
said to her, "Oh, sorry."
So you be
I
hating on the
doubt
shows
it.
while
Oh, no. You ain't gonna just get fed. You gonna know what the fuck you being fed.
Oh,
That's
all
what the
right,
fuck
all right.
that
So
is.
you when you watch the television with your daughter and make sure that she knows what's going on
Hell
behind the
to the
scenes.
yes. And now that she watch TV on her own, she better tell me what the fuck going on behind the scenes.
I hear you. I hear you.
Know
Well,
what they feeding you, and if you want to eat it, just don't eat shit passively. Just be like, damn, I'm eating shit, but I'm getting used to it. At least say that.
all right. Well, I mean, should we put a little seasoning salt on this?
I
some
mean,
Lorry's?
if you're gonna eat shit, I would suggest you season it, but at least know it's shit you eating.
Yes, indeed. Can I get back to my love letter for
I would.
Leela?
Oh God, Leela. Yes,
Well,
Leela, please
anyway.
hear this.
Like I was saying, you're an artist, I'm an artist, so you know about the sensitivity.
I do.
Every time I watch this video where I'm coming from, I tear up. Now, the reason being is that the song is about the struggle, but yet when you watch the video, they actually put footage of her like as a child in her little, school uniform, like showing that she's actually been spending years doing this singing shit. So they actually in the video show her coming up in the game, and that to me was like a beautiful touch, especially when she has on a little, they in Jamaica they wear those school uniforms. She has on a little school uniform and she's sitting there with the mic.
Nasty. He like her in the school uniform. Ain't this some telling shit?
Let's not go there.
What happened?
Let's not go there.
What
Let's
happened?
not go there.
What happened?
Let's not go there.
I'm sorry.
It was not her in the school uniform that I liked.
Okay.
And so with the bungle, when she had the bungle braids and she's like stepping out in the fur and she's in a Jeep with Protege, that's when I'm really feeling it.
See him, right? Somebody could.
And they got the big fire burners and they got the motorcycles going. Yo, you got to see the video.
I didn't see the video.
You
So
gotta
which
see
part
the
make
video.
you want to tear up? When she got the bunko J's and the motorcycle going, or when she in her little schoolgirl skirt? I'm just saying, my guy. One
Listen.
of them made you want to fucking tear.
The whole video made me want to tear. The struggle. The whole struggle.
But she ain't struggling though.
Oh, I mean, she just started. She only got like 4 singles out. She got a love song that's very beautiful.
He just loves her, and I'm not
Yes,
mad.
I love
so I
Leela.
hope you meet her. Maybe she'll be on the boat ride.
Leela, I want you, Leela.
When you gonna get enough money to have an assistant? Like, come on, you ain't that boring.
I mean,
Essence got more money.
like I said
Essence got
before.
more bread.
Like I said before the show, right now I'm in the control tower and there are a lot of planes swinging around. They are in holding patterns. I'm looking to land them. But, this is the holiday
Very proud of
season.
you, very proud of
This is the
you.
holiday season. People are not really doing that much business on the holiday season, So I got to wait until after the new year. 2020, I'll be able to see things clearly.
You waiting on your Netflix special.
Oh,
like
yeah,
everybody else.
I got a series that I'm trying to pitch to Netflix right now. I'm not trying. I'm going to pitch to Netflix.
Why would I be lying?
If you lying, you dying. And you ain't dying because we live forever.
Well, okay.
We're immortal, like fame. Fame.
I keep looking over at Sosa like he's supposed to tell me to do something.
Sosa in the house. Oh, she got the Welch's
Like,
grape.
Is everything okay?
She got the Welch's grape.
Pot? Oh, that sound like a
You don't
commercial
have
out
the
this bitch.
you don't have the
Didn't
steak.
it? That shit sound like a Pepsi.
What was that Biggie
commercial.
lyric about
I
the
wanna
Welch's
do it
grape?
again.
You remember the Biggie lyric on Welch's grape from "Give Me One More Chance"?
I do not.
Oh, come on. She doesn't know a Biggie lyric. Everybody knows a Biggie lyric.
Where do you guys
You didn't say
Steak,
a
eggs, and
Biggie
Welch's
lyric.
grape. Yes, what's the steak, and eggs?
eggs, and Welch's grape.
Where's the steak and eggs, Tasha?
A lot at IHOP.
She just
Let's
got
go
the
afterwards.
freaking Welch's
At
grape and no
IHOP.
steak and eggs.
I got it with the Chinese
Brianna,
food.
will you check
It
your
was
girl?
a lunch special.
Brianna, check your girl. She has no steak and eggs, but I know I'm not talking to the right person because you're a vegan.
Check your girl because she got a fucking Welch's grape in her hand. Is what she need to be checking on.
So how things going in the vegan life, Brianna?
What happened?
What's going on with the vegan life? Because I was just talking about the steak
You
and
got a
eggs.
roach? Tasha, you got a roach in your hand?
A roach? No, darling.
You know that's roach. It's a spliff there.
I mean, I'm burning it down, but it ain't roach status yet. Oh,
Well,
no.
isn't that the end goal?
But I'm drinking a Welch's grape, and I'm saying
Oh, Welch's grape, T-bone steak.
that's so
Cheese
ghetto.
eggs.
No
Great.
T-bone steak. Well, let's get into this little topic list. I did bring some topics for us to go into.
Yeah.
Besides
And
Leela, my
crying
love.
over. I bet you when you close your eyes, who do you see? The one in the bongo dread or the little girl in the fucking
You
school
keep on
outfit?
going back to that. Why you keep on going back to that? You know,
'Cause it's
it's big
funny.
man business me deal with. Big man.
Oh, because it's funny.
And so I need a big woman.
Enough big
Even though
man.
she petite,
Love
she's still
little
big.
goddamn nasty.
With that voice, she big.
Okay, I hope you meet. I hope she's on the boat ride. Yo.
I don't think she's gonna be there.
Why not?
Because Coffee's gonna be there. I
So
think
what?
she's.
They gonna fight? They got a battle?
No, I mean, but they sound similar. If you listen to their songs, their vibes, they sound similar. But I like Leela better.
listen
She doesn't look like a tomboy. She looks like a real
Music
woman.
has left my life.
Music has left your life. That is a lot. Lie you tell. Why you going so? You're Janelle.
Music used to live with me, and now it's
You see you,
gone.
Tasha. You see you. You're Janelle.
Who's Janelle?
You're Janelle.
Who's Janelle?
You're
Who's
Janelle.
Janelle?
Janelle.
Who's Janelle?
You Janelle.
Who's Eugenal?
All of my you at Cora. Let her know what Janelle means. Hit her up.
Yeah, watch it too. Hit me up. What the fuck is Janelle?
All right.
Kick him over.
I'm tired of this stuff now. I'm tired of this. People of color.
Hit it.
People of color. Who the hell decided that that people with melanin and the people with color? I don't understand it. Doesn't that sound? People of color sounds like that should be something on a wall over a water fountain next to whites only.
Are we talking about just
We're talking about just in general.
the term people of color?
People of color.
Okay, well, give me an alternative.
People of the global majority.
That's too many words.
No, it is not.
It is, because if you be like, yo, you know, when we're talking to mad people of color,
people of
or you be
global
like, yo, you know,
majority.
when we're talking to mad people of the global majority, fuck out
People
of here.
of global
It gotta
majority.
roll off. It gotta roll off.
Well, that's
Everybody,
better.
it
That's
gotta-
better than people of color.
Here's my thing about people of color. Is white not a color?
No.
They said it is an absence
That
of
was
color.
easy for me. First
But-
of all, I ain't never met a white motherfucker ever. These walls were white.
Well, see, I'm not black
I'm fucking
either.
with you, so.
You for sure ain't black. I'm not black. I don't even know what to call my color.
Now, I done met a couple black people, but I ain't never met no
I
white
have too,
person.
but I'm not one of them.
Well, I think people of color is something that should be over a water fountain.
Somebody said we should call us the Move Up Team.
The move up team,
Yeah, because all the people of color
global
are moving
majority,
up.
people
Go
of
ahead
the
now.
global
I can't.
majority.
You know why I can't fuck with it? Only because it's too much. Because once we do that, now you gotta fuck with Tariq Nasheed with his foundational black people, or is it people of foundational black America? I'm not mad at it. And then the ADOS, it's just too many labels.
ADOS.
It's like
Now, first of
I know
all,
somebody
let's
used to
get to
say
that
she's
ADOS.
being feminine, 'cause I just feel
IDOS,
like I wake up and I was
IDOS
scratching
to
my
ADOS.
ass. It's
IDOS
feminine.
to ADOS. First of all, I am not a descendant of no fucking slaves. So I disagree with the whole terminology straight off the bat. We were enslaved people, but we were not slaves. We were artisans, we were tradesmen, we were shaman, magicians, bush
And
doctors.
some of us motherfuckers was slaves. We gonna keep that a band.
They were made slaves when they were enslaved.
They were slaveable then.
Nah, but I'm not a descendant of slave.
That's a choice.
I'm not saying I'm
Yeah,
not.
slave-
I ain't
no,
get-
no, no.
Hold on.
That's another
I
thing.
ain't getting into that Kanye bullshit.
I will,
I'm
because
not-
they got
no.
him misconstrued like a mother.
But let me-
He never said that slavery was a choice. He said the choice was staying in slavery, but people misconstrued that and made a little soundbite that slavery was a choice. He never said that slavery was a choice. He said staying in slavery was a choice.
Okay. And I understand what you're saying when you're talking about obviously
Big up my manic people,
facts. I understand.
my bipolar brethren.
Facts. Continue.
No, I'm done.
Oh, is there any more of those things? Big up my people of color.
People of global majority.
I mean, I dig it. I understand that you want to accentuate the fact that we are obviously more than motherfuckers working for another motherfucker. But at the same time, there was mad Samuel Jackson from Django. That's a slave to me. Django's not a slave in the terms that you're using it, but the nigga Sammy was. That nigga Samuel was a slave out this bitch
I
in
don't think
Django.
he was a slave. I think that
Shit.
he was broken.
Even if he was broken,
He was broken.
yes,
He was made into a pet.
He was made into
He
a
was a
slave.
docile Negro.
He was slaveable. He was
was a
made into a
docile
slave.
Negro.
Duh, same thing.
Look at the Negro. He comes and eat right out of your hand.
Same thing.
Eats right out of
He
your
was
hand.
breakable versus the ones who don't get broken. And
Yeah.
so are not mentally enslaved in the same way. So the same way, see, I think we romanticize every fucking thing that happened an hour ago out this bitch. I mean, 10 minutes ago, I mean, she asked me something about what happened earlier. We ain't gonna discuss it. And I totally forgot about that part of my day because I was ordering a coffee and a motherfucking bagel. And the bitch had to remind me what just happened. So I'm just saying we romanticize the past easily. And I understand that I'm sick of the slave story too. It's so boring.
Let's not make like
But at the same time, we can't romanticize out the fact that many of our ancestors were indeed broken and remain broken today. You still gotta watch for them Sammy ass Jackson niggas
Well,
all day.
You can't break me. They tried breaking me
Okay, so
many
you the
times.
Django nigga who gotta watch for the Sammy.
No, I'm not a Django. I'm a wild Cherokee.
Okay, go ahead. So you ain't got no African niggas.
And I got Scott Irish. So I'm a Highlander and a Braveheart.
Okay, well, the irony is we're probably cousins.
Yeah.
Because obviously we have family from the Virgin Islands.
Yes,
And that would be where my Irish ancestry comes from.
Well, my Scott Irish ancestry came from the stateside.
Well, my Irish ancestry comes from the Virgin Islands.
Well, let me just say this here about ADOS.
But my daddy, African American people of color, what the fuck you called it? Whatever the
People of global
people
majority.
of global majority and the moving on up team or whatever you want to call them. He's straight Alabama, black American.
I got family mobile.
Descendant of Solomon and Saul. That's what I'm going to say.
Suleiman. Well, let me check this out. or check this out there. ADOS, American Descendants of Slaves. Why they hating on the Caribbean people?
Okay, you see, now, excuse me, did I belch in the mic? My bad, fam.
It's the real world. Come on.
I'm drinking Belcher's grape.
Without steak and eggs. Go on.
How you not gonna belch up a Belcher's grape? I think I did goddamn good. Anyway, this is what I was saying. To me, the fact that I am a Caribbean American, African American hybrid, I'm like a mixed race chick when it comes to being Caribbean. And I look at it
mixed cultural.
right, but I look at it the same way analogously to a mixed race. The children of the mixed race gonna take on the characteristics of of the dominant race because that's the one with the power. I just considered growing up in Brooklyn, I am West Indian. My mother is West Indian. My daddy from Alabama. You understand what I'm saying?
But you're the mother.
But my
the
point
womb
is,
you come from is with you.
in New York, in Brooklyn, Caribbeans got a little highbrow thing towards African Americans. So
Well,
being
because
a
most
mixed-
African Americans are
being a
broken.
Mixed culture. Okay,
They're
so now
docile
that goes
Negroes.
back to the fact that some people are slaves. Not all, and I would not say most.
Well, here's my beef. First of all, American
You
descendants
see,
of
so
slaves.
this my point is this whole mix, this dual, whatever that shit is, the two personalities. I know my man wrote a book about it, right? Where you got two people, you got to be two people in the world. Du Bois.
Du Bois.
Yes.
Yeah, it was like what?
It's being African American and being
Behind the
Caribbean
Veil,
American.
some shit, I
Yeah,
forgot
one of
what
them
it is.
things. And I'm saying that's why I'm against mixed relationships because
I
one
am
side of you
down.
gonna be arrogant against the other side of you.
I am down with Paul Lawrence Dunbar. We wear the mask. That's the same type of thing of the double
Everyone
consciousness.
wears a mask, right?
Yeah,
Double
especially me,
consciousness. There we go. We
as a
smart.
transformer Unicron Don. But anyway, American descendants of slaves. Let's get back on topic.
Okay.
The reason why I have a beef with that, first of all, especially the discrimination against the Caribbean peoples, is because
Yeah, I'm tight with that.
hello, America is North America, South America, and the Caribbean. So if you're using American descendants of slaves, then they are American descendants of
Let's
slaves.
keep it a band though. The Caribbean, which is America, is the Virgin Islands.
No,
What other
all of those,
Caribbean
that
is
whole
it?
territory
You
is
talking about
America.
the Americas?
Yes, they all America.
As in North
You see, now you get into that. No,
America?
yeah.
gotta
Turtle Island is
explain
what
how
we
you're
really call
using
it.
the words.
No, how do I have to explain it? It's the Americas. It's right in the name. North America, South America, Central America. United States people have such a fucking arrogancy to themselves that they taken the name of a whole freaking group of continents and islands for themselves. America.
Theyselves?
United
I ain't
States. First of all, this place was called Turtle
the
Island
United
before Amerigo Vespucci made it disputed. This is
Aight.
Turtle
But
Island.
what's in a name?
A lot of things in a name. In a name.
I mean, I'm not saying it isn't. I'm just saying, we can get hung up on the fact that this is Turtle Island. Well, goddamn it, what this is the United States of motherfucking America.
For now,
That is what it is.
all
Okay,
empires
well-
fall. For now.
Well, I mean, do you wish the fall of it? Because I ain't trying to live Mad Maxy. I like my lights.
I like going back to the way I was supposed to be.
Tell them about your.
Why don't you just go? Don't
Let,
bring
let, let,
everybody
Brianna,
with you.
let Brianna get some mic. We've been hogging the mic. What you about to say, Breezy?
I was telling T to tell you guys about her notions on aliens.
Oh, she wants to know about your notions on aliens.
Brianna, you crazy.
Look at her. She said that like she was so high. Oh, Brianna, you crazy.
My notion on aliens, well, I believe they exist.
I mean, that's been confirmed. It was in the newspaper. They confirmed UFOs. That's been in the freaking news. They're admitting that they are UFOs.
UFO.
You see that? See how that flew under the
know,
radar?
language is
Everybody's
funny,
so busy worrying about dumping Trump that they didn't even realize that news that the Air Force confirmed that
What did
they're
they say?
UFOs.
What did they say?
That they're UFOs.
They are UFOs.
Yeah.
Okay, now did they agree
There
that?
absolutely are. I've seen them.
They have footage of like this oblong dish flying faster than like a Mach, whatever, 11 jet. And they're like in this maneuverability, like, wait a minute, this is technology
Right, so they
beyond
probably,
ours.
They slowly gonna get start.
They're gonna
tell
start
people
giving it
about-
up.
Yeah.
I mean, all of these alien movies have been preparing us for the inevitable. Just like you said, Disney, if they put something in there 5-10 years ago, they're preparing us for the big whammy in the future. All of these movies have been preparing us for the inevitable. What was that? Divergent, Divergent series, that was preparing us. The whole
All this Hunger Games shit. See, that's what I'm
no,
saying. I don't want none
this
of
is
that
a
bullshit.
different series than the
I don't
Hunger
want that for
Games.
my kids.
This was
I don't want that for
Divergent.
me.
It's a
No.
totally different series. Now, the premise behind that,
Because I need this country to make it.
the premise behind that was that there was this isolated world. But the thing was, they were waiting for them to develop for a certain level to let them into the real world, the whole world. And I think that the same thing is happening with Earth, that they're just waiting for us to develop to a certain level before they bring us into the Intergalactic Federation.
I'm not laughing because I think it's dumb. I'm laughing because I was thinking about it, and I just figured the pause was mad funny because it was type long. But I could dig it. I mean, like I was telling her
Have you seen
earlier.
You obviously haven't seen the Divergent
What
film
is the
series because you're
Divergent
talking about
film
Hunger
series?
Games.
Who's in it? What is that?
I don't know who the fuck was in it. I just watched the movie.
Well, I don't know. I didn't see it, but I
Well,
would
watch
probably,
it.
Okay.
Watch it. Or
So I'm
read the
not-
books.
I'm not
Take
saying
a
that
look.
I don't agree.
It's in a book. Reading Rainbow.
Let me explain. I don't read that type shit.
What type of shit do you read?
I read shit like Hegel.
Hegel.
I read philosophy.
Oh, that's deep shit that you reading then. If you're reading Hegel.
I like my brain to work when I read.
Well,
And then when I wanted to take a break, I used to read Harry Potter.
when I want my brain to take a break, I put on Teen Titans Go or Family Guy.
All right, continue.
Or have you seen F is for Family on Netflix?
I have not.
You have to see F is for Family. It's fucking hilarious.
What is it?
It's about a white family in the suburbs back when days was.
You lost me.
They're black people too, and the black people are hilarious. There are black people there too.
It's always black people there too.
Don't knock it
What is
until you
that
tried it.
commercial? Okay is not good enough. Okay, it's just
Don't knock
okay.
it until you've tried it.
Okay, so it's
Well, let's
funny.
move into the pop culture pop off. Do you know what's going on in pop culture? No.
No.
What about you, Brianna? You who haven't watched television since May.
What I what?
I said, do you know what's going on in pop culture? I'm hearing that Nicki Minaj is retiring and then Lauryn Hill is coming back.
Do I know what's going on in popular culture?
Yes.
People are getting stupider, but that's okay. What else? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of something that's like, I don't know, maybe I should have thought before. I'm just not impressed. I'll say that. So
I think that everybody runs off the. Everybody runs off the. I'm doing my MC thing. That's how everybody rhymes.
yeah, I'm not.
please
Oh,
don't
so
do
this
that.
is so.
That's
Here's
terrible.
something. Here's something to kill us off even more expeditiously. Okay, well, two things. Speaking of expeditious, your favorite rapper, T.I. likes to use that word, and we definitely didn't talk about
He's
him.
wilding with a
Oh, about
capital
the hymen checks? Are you talking about that?
Oh, my daughter was on that episode of Dr. Oz or whatever.
What you
was,
talking?
though. She was actually.
What you talking?
But what I
My
was
daughter,
actually gonna
Zion
say
Mabry,
before
was on the
before we get
episode
into
of
that
Dr.
T.I.
Oz
topic, because
that
I
he
feel like
did.
Are you
on
talking over
T.I.
Brianna? That's impolite.
Well, you asked me a question, so
Oh,
I
I'm
started
sorry.
answering it. So maybe you didn't hear her speaking first.
I didn't hear. Brianna, go on, because TM was talking over you, the
yeah,
trademark.
You know, even me as
Like
a
that.
vegetarian or a vegan, whatever label you want to put on me, plant-based, like I don't care what label you use. I'm eating the plants, and that's that. But apparently,
That
the
reminds me of
Migos
this
are.
movie. I'm sorry. That reminds me of this movie with these Native American tribes, and they were all Comanche, but they were different bands of Comanche, and they would be like, "We have to go find the Yap eaters," and they were like, "No, we want to stay away from the buffalo eaters." So she was like, "I'm a plant eater."
So you're staying away from the buffalo eaters, eh, Brianna?
Continue.
Anyway,
I
so
fucked up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I fucked up. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. It was bad.
so
funny.
apparently the Migos are collaborating with Popeyes for like. Now I gotta roast.
I'm
you,
already
but, like,
nauseous.
Damn, a dollar style like menu,
Ugh.
which is
God.
obviously like to cater to black people. Like, come on, like I just think it's some whack shit.
I
to do,
haven't.
and
Oh no.
Is it going to be a carnivorous menu?
Of course.
What happened?
For
Like-
$1?
Well, they might have some French fries with beef tallow in it.
French fries are potatoes. Potatoes more expensive than chicken.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. And pork is cheaper than all of that.
Is it really? would
Yeah, I
think
mean, every
pork is
time
the
you go and
most
see a sale,
expensive.
pork is always cheap, cheap, cheap.
That's interesting. I thought pork might be the most expensive. I didn't think
The
they
other
take
white
pigs
meat.
the way
Yeah,
they do
let the
the
white
ass.
folks eat it.
I didn't think they do them the way they do the cows.
So what do you think about the Migos having this Popeyes dollar menu?
She said it's a more expeditious way to kill us. I think that's disgusting.
I kind of like the Migos in Atlanta. I liked them when
feel
they
like
was in
we're in
Atlanta.
Undercover Brother. Has no one seen motherfucking Undercover Brother?
I have
They came
seen.
out with the chicken sandwich, and every nigga on the planet is dying for a chicken sandwich. Has nobody seen?
Well, they
Undercover
actually are
Brother?
dying for the chicken
They
sandwich.
trying
That
to kill
Popeyes
you
didn't
with the
didn't they
chicken,
kill a
my
couple of people
nigga.
over that Popeyes chicken sandwich?
Yes, literally, people died over the Popeyes chicken sandwich. I'm just saying.
I have
Come
yet to taste
People
it,
are
and I will
literally
never
killing people
taste
over
it.
that sandwich. Like a guy skipped the line and he got stabbed.
Yeah, a chicken sandwich, yo. How good could it be? And if it's, come on, that's
That's why I put on
insane.
Facebook a couple of weeks ago. I was like, I don't know who needs to hear this, but don't get stabbed, shot, or beat the fuck up over a chicken sandwich
I
today
mean,
because
shout out to everybody who
apparently
had it, I guess.
that's where we at.
That's where we at with it.
What'd you say?
But I'm just,
Niggas is dying over chicken sandwiches.
I'm scared.
Meanwhile, they
Right.
don't know what a REIT is.
What a read is.
REIT, real estate investment transaction or trade.
Oh, shit, here we go. Oh, or a trade.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the T stands for.
I would suppose it stands for trade.
I think it either means trade or transaction, but I think it's trade.
So much for that. 'Cause
Well, so much for that. They Google, get to Google. Google is your friend. Well, you know there's an election year coming up. 2020, we're going to be able to see things clear. And I think that black people need to dump the Democrats. I was with the what was that called? They were having some Democratic exit thing, and Kanye got caught up in it like last year sometime. What have the Democrats done for you? But take advantage of your vote for the past 40 years, 50 years. I think it's time for us to put some agents in on the Republican side.
Okay, I don't. What was that, Vanna? I don't. I'm. People gonna be mad at me. I'm more for not voting than turning Republican.
Why not voting though?
I think that makes more of an impact.
No, it doesn't.
Why? You know how badly a motherfucker will lose if we don't vote? Biden is in the tank. I'm not saying don't vote for Biden.
I can understand
and
that.
I don't even want to use. See, my problem is I don't want to use this election as an example because I really think. See, there's a part. It's like
Trump is going to win.
That is
Trump is
really
gonna
a
get reelected.
concern for me because honestly, I think it really makes the country lose its integrity. We know the dirty laundry, but I'm sorry. Dirty laundry and all, we in a country where we could talk about dirty laundry. We're in a country where we could create mad labels for being black and then fight for reparations.
We don't
to
have as
get
much
it.
as Brazil,
We're
though.
not, okay, but we're not there. We don't have, we got more than a lot of other motherfuckers. So you could go to Brazil. I'm not mad at
No,
that.
I'm just saying Brazil has like so many different categories for
Well,
black people.
Well, maybe that's worse then.
How you mean?
Because then the racism has become so microtized.
No, it's actually the division has become so macrotized. Because if they have all black people relating to so many different categories, divide and conquer becomes divide and rule. The whole thing about the white identity, was created in America to bring the white folks together.
I know that.
Meanwhile, they have all of the black people calling themselves this, that, and the other. So they keep us divided while they have a unifying identity.
Well, I totally agree with what you just said.
Amen.
Not to mention that, I mean, even to stay with that point, I have an issue with the whole African American shit.
Yeah, if you're an African American, who's a Nigerian with citizenship papers?
I have a problem with the hyphenization.
An African American?
Like you said, white people, they banded around the identity of whiteness. And they went through a whole national campaign in the 40s under Roosevelt so that they would get rid of German American, Italian American, Irish American. They wanted to get rid of hyphenizations. They went through an entire national campaign to get white people to call themselves white.
Message.
And as soon as they start calling themselves white, they was only calling themselves white for maybe 20, 30 years by the time we decided we're going to call ourselves African American. And
No,
we
that
think
was Jesse
that's a good
Jackson.
thing. Okay, 40
was Jesse.
years.
You know, I was content to
just
be black and
saying,
proud. I was
I
content
think-
being black and proud.
I'm just saying, everything got a yin and a yang. Everything is a give and take. I'm not mad at it on some levels, and on other levels, I think it's.
Well, let me just say this here. The game of politics is not the voting day, and that's what people get it twisted at. The game of politics is showing up at your congressman's office. I went by the congressman's offices in New York. Listen here. I went by there, and the only people I saw in there were old folks. They know. And they know how to work their politicians, and that's why they get what they get, and the young people don't get shit.
But also the issue with the old folks, unless they have money, is that these old folks are on a limited income. What really pushes it is the money. What we need to do is give these people money now.
There's two keys to organizing power.
Bread.
Organized money, yes, but also organized people. Yes. But with organized people, you can get the organized money. So it's just a matter of getting organized. I didn't say it was
one or the other. Okay, so then we agree on organization.
Yes,
but I'm saying
you can get the money with the organization.
We need to do way more funding of our young people because we know who is funding them. They are. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know what's up with Letitia James. She done skyrocketed. I'm not mad at it.
Then go to the office and find out what's up with her.
I don't care that much.
And that's why we're in a situation we're in politically.
Really?
Yes, because people do not care.
Got her, I said, I don't care about why Letitia James is where she is. That's what I said. I don't really care. I'm not bought into it, whether I can say it's good or bad. I'm just.
And that's what everybody. And you're not the only one who has that particular outlook. And because so many of us have that outlook, the game of politics does not work in our favor.
And it's also because I'm busy, and that's a fact. And life keeps you at such a level where sometimes you pick and choose what the fuck you want to do. That
like I tell my children when they say, when I get time, I'm gonna do this. When I have time, I'm gonna do this. You don't have time. You'll never get time. You have to make time or take time. Simple. So if it's a priority for us to have any type of power, then you got to make the time. But where there's a will, there's a way. So obviously there's no will. I
don't think politics is the way I don't think that should be our focus.
Well, I think that we need a tiebreaker in here. I think we need to get a neutral party. Brianna, what are your thoughts? Breezy, Strong, can you come on and tell us what we need to hear?
About what?
Did you just zone out because we were talking about politics?
I zoned out because we were talking about politics.
But I was listening, but I couldn't hear that well.
I guess me saying that we need to be more involved in politics and Tasha saying...
I did not negate that. So he's changing the premise.
She said that she doesn't have time. And I was saying...
No, I said I don't have time to worry about how Letitia James got where she got. That's what I said.
Well, what about all the other politicians?
You didn't ask me about
them.
them.
I didn't recognize. Who's Patricia James?
Isn't she like the Attorney General now of New York State?
Mm-hmm. She about to go in after Trump.
Is she? Mm-hmm. Isn't everybody?
Yeah.
And he's still going to get reelected. The only way they're getting him out of office is if they impeach him.
That's not going to work. I don't think so. I do think he needs to be impeached. I just think it's enough is enough. Like, I live in this country too. And if I want to fight for my rights within this country, I kind of need him not fucking it up in the rest of the world. Like, I need the country to have some kind of reputation.
He's a joke on the international stage. Exactly. You saw what happened at the NATO?
That's my point. Like, it matters to me, the reputation of the United States in the world, because that is our national security. And if the nation ain't secure, how the fuck I'm going to put my fist up? I can't protest if the niggas done bomb Brooklyn. I'm just saying.
Ain't nobody bombing Brooklyn.
I'm being extreme. I'm using hyperbole.
Not today.
Yes, today.
Not today.
Used already.
But the fire next time. The fire next time.
It's been used. All right, next thing on your list
is the vortex
this ADOS thing,
courses. What do we have to say about the vortexes? Yes. What can we tell the people about the law of attraction and being in harmony and being aligned and just being? Because I'm in the vortex right now, even when I'm like being confrontational.
You notice that I didn't curse you out today? I have so matured. I have grown.
Well, we still have we got like 20 more minutes.
Ooh, we do?
We got 22 more minutes. So we still got plenty of time for you to curse me out.
Push my buttons. He going to push my... no.
I'm not going to push your buttons, not those buttons.
I got a Lucy in my bag. Oh shit! Was that on the air?
What are you talking about?
Don't worry.
You got little side hustles going on air.
Look.
Come on, share with the people. People want to know. I bet you your freaking everybody out there wants to know what you were talking about on the side. I want to know. I want to know what Tasha did. I want you to tell me. You gonna tell me?
Okay. Private joke.
Oh, there she go with a secret squirrel shit again. You see, if you keep on doing that, you're gonna wind up cursing me out by the end of the show. Watch.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm telling you, I'm not.
Not
even
gonna do it.
I'm not gonna.
Not gonna do it.
Not gonna. Thank you.
So, Brianna, what you have to say about the
Yes.
vortex?
Finish this little
Because
bit.
we need to get you in here. You haven't. You seem like you just been. Me and Tasha just been dominating this whole conversation, and I know that you are the vortex vixen. So, this in the state of the art, we want.
Yes,
Can
lead
you
us
please
into
just
the
tell us about what's
vortex.
going on in the art world? Can you tell us what's popping with the law of
He said
attraction?
anything, please.
Yes. No, I want to hear her voice. I like Brianna's voice.
There was recently a secret room hidden under a trapdoor in Florence that experts believe contains Michelangelo artwork unforeseen for centuries, and I think that's cool because he's definitely one of my favorites.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Hey, Manvi.
Have they found some artwork?
Yeah, a secret door
What up,
that
Akemi?
hasn't been unlocked in centuries apparently.
How many pieces?
So, it's like a bunch of shit on the wall, really.
Oh, so
Like
he
it's
was
not
just.
any. Yeah, it's
like
pretty
things
awesome.
like that.
It looks like maybe he was probably commissioned to work on a certain area
Oh.
of this a certain area, and the secret room is what they're calling it. And yeah, it looks really phenomenal, honestly.
Why does the
I like
secret
things
room
like
sound
that.
like it's like some sex
Things
society
like
or
that are
something?
so fun to me.
Like it's some
I love
Sorry,
mystery.
club in
smoked, like,
Atlanta.
I have to
Probably
be
was.
transparent. I smoked a little bit of weed while sitting there.
Well, at least I don't feel bad because I've been smoking weed this whole time. And like,
Girl,
I'm
and
down
now
to the
I'm just
look, and I get
like,
down to the end of the spliff talking about, dang, I probably shouldn't be
yeah, now
smoking
I'm
while
just
I'm
like,
on
I'm
air.
tuned in, tapped in, and turned on, but I'm really just vibing out listening to you guys.
Oh, okay. Y'all
So
are
he wants
all.
us to tell everybody where to, what? Where to tune into the vortex? No.
Where to
Nah, I
tune
mean,
into the vortex
I
right
don't
here,
have
right
any
now.
words
The
of wisdom
vortex
today.
is
That's my
always
words of
open,
wisdom.
on and popping.
what was that,
The
Brianna?
vortex never, the vortex never closes. You could tune in at any moment. All you have to do is get into alignment.
Get into alignment.
I
That sounds
know.
sexy.
How do some girls have such nice voices?
Yeah.
My shit is just Widak.
No, it's not.
My talking voice?
No, it's not.
Man, listen.
Not at
Early,
all.
I'm already stuffy, so I know I sound like Barry White's
You told me
younger sister.
you remember one time you told me you sound like
Beretta.
Beretta. Wow.
Say what? Wait, I'm putting my head to the microphone like I can hear you better. I'm walling right now.
He's like, what? What was that? You putting the ear to the mic. What was that? No,
What'd you
stuff
say
goes
now?
into the mic, not out.
What'd you say, Bree?
I said one time you told me you sounded like Elmer Fudd.
Oh, oh, no doubt, all day. That's my handicap.
You
No.
said it, and I thought that was so funny.
No.
Because I do. I got Elmer Fudd
No.
syndrome.
You do not.
That's why.
Then you the
That's why I
sexiest
can
Elmer
sing.
Fudd I ever heard.
That's why I can sing Creole so well, because I can get that shit right. It's only because I can't get the English shit right. Like, you don't hear that shit?
I do not hear Elmer
Come
Fudd.
on, my peoples know.
Well, you trying to say I'm not? Oh, all right.
I'm just
all
saying,
right.
if you were paying
All
attention,
right.
you would hear when I be like, I can't do it, because now I'm going to feel like I'm speaking regularly. I don't know. Whatever.
You do not sound Fuddian.
Good.
Thank you very much. How do I do it on purpose?
So she can't sound like Elmer Fudd when she wants.
I don't know. I just have a thing with my FRs and my W's and my freshes, and like I can't really get them out.
There's this word that I can't say. The other day
It's
I was
like
trying
fresh,
to say it.
fresh. It sounds like fresh. I can't. It sounds
Oh,
like
but
a
I can see
W.
why the Creole come
Yeah,
good for
exactly,
you.
'cause
Why the
that
Creole
shit-
come good.
Yeah, man. I ain't mad.
Brooklyn.
But I'm just saying.
We in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
That was pointed out to me in high school. I must say.
Moving right along. What's up now, partner? What we doing in the next week, man?
God, you know, when people get deals or jobs with Essence and shit, and when they get trips on reggae cruises, now they want to ask everybody.
Welcome to Jambrock.
Now they will ask everybody else about their mundane fucking week coming up. Fuck you, me. What am I doing this week coming up, my guy? Getting that bread. I'm hustling.
Yeah, every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm
Because he's
hustling.
like, well, you know, I'm going to be starting to draft my biography on the You're gonna,
Well, actually, I have started writing my book.
See. Just
I've
be
got a
like, let
title
me tell
for
you.
it.
Just start off by saying, let me tell you about my dope ass week coming up. That's
Let me
what
tell you
should
about my
say.
dope
Yeah,
ass
let's
week
go.
coming up.
Keep it a band. All right, I'd love to.
And I think that while I'm on the Welcome to Jamrock cruise with the
See?
Marleys,
Oh my God.
with Buju Banton, with Coffee,
Yes.
with Busy Signal,
Yes.
and Ray, that I'm
Busy
going to
Signal.
start writing, or actually continue writing my autobiography. You want to hear the title?
You want a new what?
I'm writing my life story.
Wow. What's the title?
A Raisin in Day Sun.
Please don't call it that.
I'm calling it A Raisin in Day Sun.
I'm writing a book.
What is it going to be called?
The working titles are Should I Say I Hope I Could Do?
Sound like you said shit.
I did say
Oh,
shit.
okay.
I say I hope I could do.
Should I say I hope I can? You know that curse words and titles is a popular thing right now? Go to the bookstore right now. You'll see a lot of curse words in the
It's
titles.
just how I talk.
Well, actually, you're right on. You're right on time. That's the big trend. If you go to Barnes and Nobles right now,
So now I'm
you can
gonna
grab
have to
10
speak proper
bestsellers
because,
that have
I'm not
curse words in the titles,
Okay, no doubt. So some shit like that I just said.
and you're right on trend.
Yeah, I don't know, some shit like that.
Some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Some shit like that. Brianna, do you think it seems like Tasha laughed at A Raisin in Day Sun?
Oh yeah, because that shit is mad corny.
She thinks it's corny. What do
corny
you
as
think
fuck.
about it?
What's corny?
A Raisin in Day Sun. I would slap the shit out of him now.
Oh,
Now he gonna get me to cussy rise.
Raising. A Raisin in Day Sun is in my
I get it, a
consciousness.
Raisin in Day Sun. No. Horrible.
She thinks it's horrible. I'm
Yes.
sticking with it. What do you think about it,
Fuck out of
Brianna?
here. No.
Oh, yeah, please. It sounds
I'd rather you call that shit Kobo Bobo out this bitch.
That's a different thing. That's a mythology.
It sounds like a bad porn.
Yes, a bad porn. It
Well,
sounds.
I'm
you know
gonna
what?
go with
Oh
it. It
my
sounds like a
God.
bad
It sounds like
porn.
a bad porn.
I think we need
you
to
know
talk.
what it reminds
I'm
me
gonna call
of?
my lifeline. Sosa, what do you think,
It
Sosa?
sounds like a bad porn.
Sosa, what do you think?
If
It
you
sounds
add
like a bad
that to
porn
the
or what?
title, it goes.
A raising in day sun.
A Raising in Day Sun, a badass porn. It remind me of the worst porn I ever
Well,
saw.
guess
Did
what?
anyone ever see the porn with the little midget doll? He was like a hood. He was like a pimp. Nigga,
I remember that.
But he was a doll.
I remember that. I seen that. I seen that. It was like Chucky or Trump or something like that. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Well, let it be known that A Raisin in Day Sun was already published in
I
the
was
5% of
amazed.
newspaper. I already did columns in the 5% of Nation of Gods and Earth newspaper, A Raisin in Day Sun Part 1 and 2. So it's already out there, and nobody said it sounded like a porn.
They're not telling you the truth. That shit corny. Like if you wanted to go far and not sound like a joke, a Raising in Day Sun, stop. It's too obvious. You were way more talented than that. I mean, you're so talented that, like, to me, you got to be an excellent singer in order to force yourself to sing off key. I mean, I just be flat when I'm lazy. But I'm saying to be able to sing off key on purpose, you got to be a real good singer. And I feel like you're such a good writer that you could come up with real whack shit that's very smart. But nah, that shit mad corny. I think you could. I don't like it.
Well,
I don't like
I'm
it. Just
going-
to be, I don't
I'm
like.
going-
I think it could be better because it too much sounds like a play on something else, and I think
It
could
is a
be-
play on
I
something
know,
else.
But, is the whole book gonna be a fucking joke?
No, that's an illusion.
It
An
don't
illusion is
sound
not a joke.
serious.
Yeah, it's gonna be a joke.
It doesn't sound
really
serious. It sounds like whatever that
Well,
is.
my
that
mama
you
like
did in
it.
the time.
My mama
your
like it.
mama.
My mama actually didn't comment on it.
Cause she don't want to tell you this shit sound like a. She don't want to tell you she know nothing about a bad porn. That's why.
I'm a firm believer of, creating your own reality. So if you want to run with that fucking title, you better run, and you better run long, hard, and strong.
And you see how she called
Like
it?
a bad porn.
You heard what she said? If you want to run with that
Long,
fucking
hard,
title.
and strong.
If you want to
better
run with that
long,
fucking
hard-
title.
Emphasis on long, hard, and strong.
Yeah.
So that we forget the title.
That's what she said.
I don't like the title.
That's what she said. Long,
It's clever.
hard, and strong.
It's cleverly. It's like,
Yeah.
it sounds like a skit on Saturday Night Live.
Wow.
I think you can do better with your title for your book. I love the title, I think, but it just don't sound like it's being serious enough to me. It doesn't have enough depth for your life story
Okay,
book.
do you want to know the other title?
Yes.
Sanity is overrated.
I like that. Absolutamente. You got me fully.
I have your attention.
You have my full agreement. I love
Sosa's
the
nodding his
title.
head too.
That's a hard title. Yes. Short and
Yeah.
yes.
All
That
right.
shit
So a
hard.
raisin in the sun will be a chapter in it then.
Yes, it could be a chapter. Yes, it could be a fine.
But
Be a
sanity is
chapter.
overrated was the other title.
That's perfect. I love that. Yes, absolutely.
All right, letting y'all know that is copywritten. So if I see, fuck copyright. If anybody takes that title, we will be pulling up and stomping mud holes and asses. Point blank, period, no comma, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point.
Damn, I'm on air with my nails not done, son.
I need a black.
Oh no.
You and Brianna talk for a second. I'm gonna go and find a black.
Bree, why is he getting? What are you doing? This is extremely unprofessional.
Of course.
Breezy, you there? Or are you high somewhere?
Yeah, I'm here. No, I'm here.
He's wearing a purple jacket and a purple bandana. You know, purple is my manifest color.
It's my.
So let me tell you. Okay, so let's have a
Oh, yeah, we
manifest
moving into
story.
manifestation
So let me
moments
tell you my
anyway.
manifest story. Why purple is my manifest color, and I don't know if I don't need it to be now. Oh, I know. Sorry, I didn't know it was there though. But you know, I can't let him see everything. You can let me see smoking
Yeah,
spliff
yeah.
on air, but nah.
Yeah.
Nothing else. You know.
Heads ain't ready for the shit we got. Heads ain't ready. Oh, I swear they not.
Okay. But one day I wanted
Campion.
to. All right, so I wanted to test this whole law of attraction thingy, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was listening to someone that morning, probably Abraham or whatever, take it, leave it, whatever you like. But anyway, I was practicing. And I wrote down what I wanted for that day. I called it like a scavenger hunt for that day. And I was hanging out with my daughter that day. So I put down, I think I said I always throw in, I want money, always. But I'm going to take that off my list because that's resistant energy.
Yeah,
Anyway,
you have money.
right.
You already
All
rich.
right, already. Let me get with the story or
Okay,
whatever.
I'm listening. Once upon
So
a time.
then I was like, okay, so I put on my list a couple of things. I said, you know, I want to eat something different with my daughter, taste something new we never tasted. I wanted to, then I was random. I said I wanted pink flowers and I wanted to see a purple car. So I wanted a purple coat because I wanted to pick shit that's
So you
like
saw a purple
random.
coat?
I know, but this was like a month ago. So it
Oh,
doesn't
well, I
count
got a purple
now.
coat.
Anyway, so I'm just saying, if you write it down, or I'm just saying, I did my manifest. You know, you see, when you interrupt me, you fuck up my flow, and then my story don't go.
I'm sorry.
No, that's how I would say it. See,
I'm sorry.
that's how I would say it.
You forgive me?
I ain't mad.
All right, so go on. Find your flow
Not
again.
really. It was kind of boring.
No, it
Anyway,
wasn't. It was exciting to me.
I get what I asked for.
'Cause I have a
So
purple
watch
coat.
your ass.
So watch my
I
ass.
get not you. That was to the world.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, shit.
I get
what
what
I
I
do?
want.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
I do, and I just have to remember that.
Yeah.
And just be easy,
Oh, yeah.
breezy.
Yeah.
Jappa. No, sorry. Is that fucked up?
If you want it, then flaunt it. If you want it, then
If you
flaunt
say
it.
easy breezy Japanese, is that fucked up?
Everything is fucked up nowadays. We in a post-politically correct world.
Sorry.
Fuck that. I don't believe in
Sorry.
politically correctness. I keep it raw like Ason Unique.
Who's Ason Unique?
Old dirty bastard.
You keep saying these pop culture things that I don't know.
You have
Motherfuckers
to
gonna
learn
think
pop
that my head
culture.
is. See,
That's like old pop culture. Who doesn't
know,
know?
I didn't say
hey,
that.
son, I'll put planets in orbit.
yeah,
Come on,
but-
man.
Oh,
That's,
I
that's
know. I
old.
used to be a holiness Christian.
I used to be a Jehovah's Witness. What you saying? You ain't saying nothing slick to
Well,
can of
you
oil.
was a hypocrite, nigga. I wasn't.
I was not a
Niggas.
hypocrite. When I
I
started,
wasn't listening to worldly
Listen.
music or nothing.
listen. When I started to go on the dark side, they promptly kicked me out, so I didn't have a chance to be a hypocrite.
The
I
only
was
thing
disfellowshipped
missed-
like a mother.
No, that's a lie. You know, I went for 10 years without cursing.
Word.
Without
Facts.
what?
Cursing.
I don't think I've gone 10
God.
days without cursing.
10 years.
No wonder you go
without
so hard
cursing.
now.
No, this is how I cursed. Ask anyone I went to elementary school with.
I don't think I've gone 10
I'm
minutes
just
without
regular.
cursing.
Huh?
I don't think I've gone 10 minutes. That's a lie. Because when we went on the air, you couldn't curse. So I've gone.
See, that would be hard for me. I'd only have to do cable. Because I slips like, what's that nigga? Not Buttigieg. He's still in. Beto. Beto be fucking up. And that's how I would be.
All you have to do is put yourself in a frame of mind that you're in church.
I don't be in church.
But you were at one time, so you know how to
That's
act.
when I was saved and not cursing.
Well, then that's how you have to go into your frame of mind.
Have to is not on my list of shit
Look
that
at
have
that.
to be done.
Have to. She doesn't like have to.
No,
Brianna,
did
what's your man?
I did a ritual and burnt all my have tos, my musts, my shoulds, and my oughts. I'm free now.
Well,
So
well, amen, sister.
So
Brianna, what you got to say? We about to be up out of here.
I thought he just grabbed his crotch.
No, I didn't grab it. I
was
rubbed
mad
it.
just now.
I rubbed
Ew,
it.
he
I
rubbed
didn't-
it.
I didn't grab it. I
Gross.
rubbed it.
Oh God.
I rubbed it. I'm getting it warmed up for
Sexual
later.
harassment.
I wasn't harassing you. I'm getting it warmed up for
For
later.
who? She's supposed to warm it up. The fuck? That's
No,
the problem.
I like to hit the
See?
ground running.
Fucked up.
I
Oof.
like to hit the ground
Gross.
running.
Disgusting.
But disgusting. You should have found out what I had planned for the bathroom when she didn't leave. You want to see disgusting?
Why is this okay?
What? I mean, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking in general. I'm not saying that I'm
You know,
taking.
I don't be caring.
It was-
But I'm supposed to be
I am
sensitive
not
for all the other
politically-
women out there.
Fuck their sensitivity. I am not politically correct. I'm going to be a straight shooter to the day I die. And if you don't
Do you
like
really
it,
shoot straight?
if
Because
you
know
don't
they
like
have those
it,
commercials now for penises that are curved.
my penis is not
my
curved.
favorite.
I know, but you know, let me tell you what's crazy, Breezy. That shit is like a fucked up thing. It's not supposed to be good. They got like shit to fix curved dicks now. And I
No,
be like,
but-
word,
but
you want
from what
to
I
fix
understand,
that?
from what I understand, curved
I be
penises
like, he
get to
was
hit.
sick.
From what I understand,
They don't need to.
listen, I don't know because I haven't had this experience, but from what I understand, they say the curved dicks hit little angles that straight dicks don't. Yes, no, maybe so.
Yes, no, maybe so. How about that? That's
They
a
don't
good
need
answer.
to speak for my vagina.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't answering that. Yes, no, maybe so. If that is your answer, I'm not answering that.
So you,
The point is, it's
so you're
it's
not going to tell me
healthy.
whether curved penises have some utility?
Whether or not they have you, well, I'm not sure. Is the shit like a hook? It ain't going nowhere. The nigga pee in his face.
Wow.
That would be useless to anyone.
Wow.
It's
You went
also.
there.
You went there.
No, I didn't.
You
Because
asked
when
me
he's
about a
urinating, I'm
curved
sure it's
penis.
not
I don't
erect,
have
so
a curved
therefore it wouldn't be
penis.
spitting
I don't
back
have
at
a
him.
penis. Huh?
When you urinate, you can't be erect at the same time. That's just like one of the laws of
I don't
biology.
know. I don't have a penis.
Yeah. Unfortunately for you.
Oh no, no, no. Well, you see, not having one penis
Means you can have
means-
them all.
Thank you. I could have as many as I want.
She can have them
He's
all.
so smart.
Brianna, I want to hear your voice. What you got to say to me?
Why you change your voice when you talk to Brianna? That's
Because
fucked up.
Brianna's sweet.
Why you talk to me all rough and then he go, Brianna?
Because you can handle it. You like it rough.
Oh God! Because I'm trying to deny it.
She's trying to deny it, but she knows she like it rough.
Excuse me. I love my forehead kiss too. Like, don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
You see, I don't understand.
I heard the pink flowers in your manifestation.
Pink
Yeah.
flowers. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I noticed you got your feminine
Because let me
side.
tell you the shit about pink flowers is because I said let me ask for some shit I don't never be thinking of. I said, bitch, you don't give a fuck about no pink flowers. Put that shit on there. If the universe could produce that shit, that bitch is a winner. I said, and what else I said? I said, oh, and a butterfly. And it was like the fall. It was the fall.
other day there was
It
a whole
mad
bunch of
cold.
butterflies
Butterfly
flying
landed
around.
on my shoulder, baby.
Oh, look at that voice.
Because I'm so blessed. Fuck that. What? I said, I'm so blessed.
You know what I just noticed
What?
on your headphones?
What?
It looks
It's
like you got a Trinidadian flag up there because you got like white, black, and red on your headphone. Look like you got a Trini flag up there. Trinidad may coming soon. Kobo gonna come and land again. And I'm a darken the doorstep of over there in St. James. I'm a darken some doorsteps in St. James.
So annoying.
So what?
Annoying. That's how my daughter used to tell me I was annoying without being disrespectful. She would change the way she said it. I'll be like, I fucks with you. She'd be like, oh God, mommy, you're so annoying. I'll be like, so what? She'd be like, annoying. Oh, wait, I was like, you mean
Annoying.
Annoying? She'd be like, I'll say, yo, you win on that one because she didn't want to say it right. To say it correctly would be disrespectful.
Yeah.
But, you know, to switch it up and make it a little funny, she could get it in and still at the same time maintain her dignity because my daughter respects me because she respects herself. That's a fact.
Look at that. I mean, I don't know. I think
It
I
ain't
need to
really
shut-
about me.
I think I
It
need
is
to be.
about
daughter
her sense of self,
disrespects
and I love
me.
that. Say what?
I think I need to be
My
quiet
daughter
after that one. That was some
disrespects me
profound
because she
words.
respects herself.
Say what, Bree?
My daughter disrespects me because she respects herself.
She
Girl,
disrespects
please. She
you
don't even
because
know
she
nothing
respects
about it.
herself.
Well, no, let's put it in the context
I
of
want to
being
smoke.
1 year old.
Oh,
They're still so connected to the source. Everything is about them. They are the center of the universe. So she'll slap the shit out of me if there's something she wants because she doesn't know what no or wait means. So she
That's mad funny.
disrespects me because she respects herself.
yeah. Well, I ain't having no child slap me. I'm sorry. I'm from the
What
old
she gonna
school.
do? He say he for the old school.
I'm from the
What
old
she gonna
school.
do?
Well, ask my children. Ask them. We
When
was
they was 1 years old?
yeah when they were 1 years old.
Damn it. God made that.
Well, I think that we are wrapping up
Are we?
this pilot episode of Two Chicks and a DX at
You know what I
S
have to
Street
see?
Media. What?
Because that just reminded me. I don't know why it reminded me of something. But I have to see the Mr. Rogers movie. Oh my God.
Let's go together.
Please, because I think I'm going to. When I saw the commercial, yo.
I think he's
nearly
going for
bust.
another
I
Academy
cried.
Award. I
When
think he's
saw
going for
fuck
another
Tom
Academy
Hanks.
Award.
It's Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, but Tom Hanks is going to get
I
another
know.
award.
It's going to be amazing. But, like, my heart, like, I'm sorry.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Rogers.
A beautiful day for a beauty.
Right.
For a
And
neighbor.
he's just such
Would you
a
be
amazing
mine?
human.
Would you be mine?
Could you
you
be
be
mine?
Oh,
I
Mr.
have
Rogers.
always wanted to live in the neighborhood with you, so let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say,
Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Won't you be? Won't you
Okay.
be? Please won't you be my
my
neighbor?
neighbor?
Mr.
I think that's a perfect way to
Big
close it
up.
out, right? Big up, Mr. Rogers, the original friend gangster.
All right, that's what's
I
up.
love it.
Two chicks and a DX, coming at
chicks
you
and a
next.
DX.
When?
I guess in 2 weeks from
Okay. 2 weeks from now.
now. And until then,
Wow, the Christmas.
may your life be filled with 40-ounce
Tasha's
wishes
got to
and
sing the Christmas
backward
tune.
dreams. What was that?
What you say, Bree?
You got to sing the Christmas tunes
What Christmas
the
tune?
next time we meet up
Oh, yeah.
for the show.
Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. That one?
Here you go.
Yeah,
Here you go.
21 gun
That one
salutes
too.
to all of ya. We are
Out.
out. Peace!